In the quiet American town lived Emma, a young woman known for her curiosity and adventurous spirit. Since childhood, Emma spent her summers at her grandmother Margaret's house, a place filled with memories and old treasures. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the attic, Emma discovered a mysterious box covered in dust and cobweb. Inside, she found old letters and faded photographs, seemingly telling a forgotten story. Intrigued, Emma began reading the letters, realizing they revealed secrets of her grandmother's past that no one else knew. With each page, her curiosity grew, and she felt increasingly connected to Margaret's history. Emma always had a special bond with her grandmother Margaret, a spirited woman full of fascinating stories. During summer vacations, Emma loved visiting Margaret's house, a place brimming with memories and antique objects. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the attic, Emma found a mysterious box covered in dust and cobwebs. Opening it, she discovered old letters and faded photographs that seemed to tell a forgotten story. Curious, Emma began reading the letters, realizing they revealed secrets of her grandmother's past that no one else knew. With each page, her curiosity grew, and she felt increasingly connected to Margaret's story. The letters spoke of a forbidden love Margaret experienced in her youth, a romance interrupted by mysterious circumstances. Emma was intrigued by the intensity of the words and the passion that overflowed from the letters. Determined to understand what truly happened, she began to investigate further, talking to old friends and acquaintances of her grandmother. Each conversation revealed a new detail, a new piece of the puzzle Emma was trying to solve. She discovered that Margaret had been a courageous woman, facing challenges and prejudices to live her love. However, something was still hidden, something Emma needed to uncover to complete the story. Emma decided to visit the town where her grandmother grew up, a small, picturesque place full of stories and secrets. Upon arrival, she felt as if she were entering a different world, a world where time seemed to have stopped. Walking through the narrow streets, Emma met people who remembered Margaret and her forbidden romance. Each encounter brought new revelations, but also new questions. Emma realized that her grandmother's story was intertwined with the town's history, and to fully understand the past, she would need to uncover the secrets the town held. During her investigation, Emma found a hidden diary in an old library, a diary belonging to her grandmother's lost love. The pages were filled with confessions and promises, revealing a side of the story Margaret had never told. Emma read each word carefully, feeling the pain and hope that overflowed from the pages. She realized her grandmother had sacrificed much for love, and that love still lived in the memories and hearts of those who witnessed it. Determined to honor Margaret's story, Emma decided to share her discoveries with the family, bringing to light a past that deserved to be remembered. With the new information in hand, Emma returned home, reflecting on everything she had discovered. She felt a mix of emotion, pride for her grandmother's courage and sadness for the hardships she faced. Emma decided she needed to share these stories with her family so everyone could understand and appreciate Margaret's legacy. During a family dinner, Emma began to recount her discoveries, showing the letters and the diary she had found. The reaction was one of surprise and emotion, and everyone was eager to learn more about Margaret's past. As Emma narrated the story, her family was impressed by the depth of love Margaret had experienced and the sacrifices she made. The letters and diary revealed a strong and determined woman who did not let adversity defeat her. Emma realized her grandmother was a true heroine, and her story deserved to be told and celebrated. With each detail revealed, the family felt more connected to Margaret, and a new respect for her story blossomed among them. Emma felt she was fulfilling an important mission, bringing to light a past that deserved to be remembered. Margaret's story inspired Emma to explore more about her own identity and her family's legacy. She began researching her roots, discovering stories of courage and determination that spanned generations. Emma realized her grandmother had planted seeds of strength and resilience that now flourished in her own life. Motivated by this discovery, Emma decided to write a book about Margaret's story so future generations could know and be inspired by her legacy. Writing became a way to honor her grandmother and keep alive the memory of her love and sacrifice. Upon finishing the book, Emma felt a deep sense of fulfillment and gratitude. She knew Margaret's story was now preserved, ready to inspire others facing similar challenges. Emma organized a book launch event in the town where her grandmother grew up, inviting friends, family, and local residents to celebrate Margaret's life and legacy. The event was a success, and many were moved by the story of love and courage Emma shared. The entire town came together to honor Margaret, and Emma felt she had fulfilled her purpose, bringing to light a story that deserved to be told. The book launch event was a milestone in Emma's life and the town's history. People of all ages attended to hear about Margaret and her forbidden love, and many shared their own memories and life stories. Emma was moved to see how her grandmother's story touched so many hearts, creating connections and inspiring new generations. The event not only celebrated Margaret's life, but also strengthened community bonds, uniting everyone around a shared story of love and resilience. After the event, Emma received numerous messages of thanks and support from people who felt inspired by Margaret's story. Many said that Margaret's courage motivated them to face their own challenges with more determination and hope. Emma realized that her grandmother's story had an impact beyond her own family, touching lives and transforming perspectives. This realization brought Emma a profound sense of purpose, and she decided to continue writing and sharing stories that could inspire and connect people. Emma began working on a new project, this time focusing on stories of other women in the town who, like Margaret, had faced challenges and overcome obstacles. She interviewed women from different generations, collecting tales of courage, love, and perseverance. Each story was unique, but all shared a common thread of strength and determination. Emma felt she was building a legacy of stories that could inspire and empower women worldwide, showing that, regardless of circumstances, it is possible to find strength and hope. With the success of her first book and the new project underway, Emma became a respected and admired figure in her community. She continued to promote events and workshops, encouraging others to share their stories and seek inspiration from the past. Emma realized that by telling stories, she was not only preserving memories, but also creating a space for reflection and personal growth. Her journey of discovery and connection with her grandmother's past transformed her life and those around her, leaving a lasting legacy of love and resilience. As time passed, Emma continued to explore new stories and delve into her family's and community's roots. She realized that each story had the power to transform lives, bringing forth lessons of courage and hope. Emma began traveling to other towns, sharing Margaret's story and listening to accounts from people who also had inspiring tales to tell. These journeys not only enriched her perspective, but also strengthened her commitment to preserving and celebrating collective memories. During her travels, Emma met incredible people who inspired her to continue her mission. She encountered women who had overcome unimaginable adversities, men who had fought for justice and equality, and young people determined to make a difference in their communities. Each encounter reinforced Emma's belief in the power of stories to unite and inspire. She began organizing conferences and events, creating platforms for these voices to be heard and celebrated. Emma also dedicated herself to educational projects, bringing Margaret's story and other inspiring stories to schools and universities. She believed it was essential to teach new generations the value of resilience and empathy, and how stories from the past can guide the future. Emma developed programs that encouraged young people to explore their own family stories, promoting a sense of identity and belonging. These programs became a success, inspiring many young people to connect with their roots and value their own journeys. Over the years, Emma became a renowned author and a passionate advocate for stories that connect and inspire. Her work impacted thousands of lives, and she continued to be a source of inspiration for everyone who knew her. Emma never forgot the most important lesson she learned from her grandmother, that love and courage have the power to transcend time and change the world. And so, Margaret's story continued to live on, not just in the pages of books, but in the hearts of all who were touched by her incredible journey. Emma became a symbol of inspiration and resilience in her community and beyond. Her dedication to preserving and sharing stories transformed lives and strengthened bonds across generations. Her grandmother Margaret's story not only revealed a past of love and courage, but also paved the way for a future filled with hope and connection connection. Emma continued to write, travel and share, always aiming to illuminate the power of stories to unite and inspire. Through her actions, Emma demonstrated that every story has value and that by sharing our experiences, we can create a more understanding and empathetic world. Her journey is a reminder that the past is not just a collection of events, but a source of learning and inspiration. Thus, Margaret's story continues to shine, guiding all who seek courage and love in their own lives.